Ew, what is that? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Guess where I'm at? I'm at the Disney store. So I'm gonna be picking up some of the new dolls, the Disney store dolls in the new packaging, because I want to take a look at them and see what some of the differences are. I got here a little early. They're not open yet. I think I have like 10 more minutes and then they'll be open. I spy with my little eye. They got the new emos. Oh my God, they have new ones. It's Kermit and Miss Piggy. We're gonna have to check those out. I love coming to the Disney store because it makes me feel like I'm at Disneyland, but I'm in my hometown. They've got all the new emos. And I did look it up. It is new emo, not Nemo. Oh my gosh, look at this Miss Piggy. She is gorgeous. Do they have Kermit? I want Kermit. They don't have Kermit. Okay, I'll have to check back later. But anyway, this is not why I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk over this because they're playing the music and I don't want it to get copywritten, but here is the dolls in their new packaging. So, of course, they have pretty much all the princesses. They don't have any of the new ones that they added in the last wave, like Esmeralda or Meg, but they do have Tinkerbell. Here's a better one here. So up top, they have a few of the princesses out of their box, so you can kind of see what the dolls look like. And then they do have behind plexiglass, which there's a big glare, so it's kind of hard to actually see. But so that way you can actually see what the dolls look like before you get them. I think I'm going to get a Pocahontas doll because I heard online that they updated her skin tone and it kind of looks like it. But I think I'm going to get her to compare to my Pocahontas doll. They're $19.99 each and they are sealed, so you cannot actually see the specific doll you're getting before you get it, which kind of makes it like a blind bag situation. The quality on these dolls are always so good that I'm not too worried about it. Some of the other changes that I noticed for this wave is that for Anna and Elsa, they are using their Frozen 2 outfits instead of their Frozen 1 outfits. Because like you usually see Elsa in this dress, which by the way, I got both Anna and Elsa for this really long hair play situation. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link down below. So one of the other changes that I heard on Instagram was that the new Tinkerbell is updated. So I think I'm going to get her as well. I wanted to get Jasmine because I heard that her skin tone was updated as well, but I don't see Jasmine. Oh, these are the singing light up dress ones, but I am not seeing Jasmine anywhere. I really want to get this Elsa because I really like that dress, but I think I'm going to wait. I do want to get a few more of these, but since they're a little bit more expensive now and it doesn't look like they're on any kind of a sale or anything, I think I'm going to wait. So I'm just going to get these two for right now. Let's take them home and do the unboxing. Okay, so I am back home, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at these two dolls here so that way we can see what is new, what's changed, and what this new packaging is all about. First, I want to take a look at Pocahontas. Look at this photograph. Now this is a photograph, but it is photoshopped heavily. So I know that the doll may not look this like airbrushed and perfect or whatever, but that's okay. Here is Tinkerbell. Same thing. She is adorable. I love this doll's face, and I think it is super movie accurate. So I'm really hoping these dolls look like their photos. As I pointed out in the store, they do not have the option for you to see the doll before you buy it. So we can't look at the face and choose the one with the best paint or the best hair. You know, we can't do that anymore. I don't mind too much because it's similar to like LOL OMG in that sense. You know, like you don't see it before you get it. It kind of takes the pressure off when you're getting the doll, in the sense, because like sometimes I will stand there in the store and like line up 5 of them just so I can choose the best one. The other thing is I feel comfortable with Disney store dolls because I've always had really, really good luck. Even ordering them online, they have really good quality control. It's not like Mattel from like 2 years ago when like everything was wonky-eyed and like whatever and you were really lucky if you got anything that looked anywhere near the promo pictures. This is kind of the difference of what you're going to be getting. The older packaging has a big plastic window, and then they're really stylized in there. And then the new one is just a nice little box. But anyway, so on the box here, it just shows a picture of the doll, and it also comes with a brush. So we'll see that here in a second. So yeah, it comes with a brush and everything. And then on the back, there's not a lot. It's a picture from their respective movies. So there's Tinkerbell's. Let me get these girls open. If I can, I'm fighting with my camera. I want it to focus so bad. I need a new camera. This camera has done well for me for about, oh God, how long have I had this camera now? Like 7 years, maybe? Or no, not quite that long, 5 years, 5 to 7 years. I'm gonna have to go back and look because I think you can see a quality shift from the last camera that I was using to this camera. So I'm gonna have to find out how long I've had this camera for. But it is definitely time to start looking for a new camera here because I need something that's gonna be able to focus on my face. So I'm gonna open it up so you get to see her. And da, 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 da. There she is. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I want to look at her. Oh my gosh. She is, yeah, she's stunning. Oh, she is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Look at her face. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, even though I couldn't see the doll beforehand, she's stunning. I don't mind that I couldn't see her. Okay, so first let me just kind of show you this here. They come, like, they have like a little scene here. So it kind of looks like they're standing, like she's standing in the forest behind some bushes and trees. This is like my favorite one that I've seen so far because some of the other ones, I watched a video, I think yesterday, that My World put up where she was kind of comparing these to some of the last year's dolls, which I am going to do in this video as well. But anyway, she showed, I think, like Belle and I don't remember who else she showed, but anyway, they all have different scenes, and it's like based off of what movie, you know, the movie itself, so it makes sense. So it's really cute. It looks kind of like a little playset. There's like this little tab that's holding it closed here. I don't know if you can really see that, but you just kind of pull that open, I believe. So far, no plastic. And then you just kind of open it up, and then there she is. So, and it's just got like this little fold out play set here. Oh, and it's coming away from the box. So let me do this. Okay, so the box has a really pretty background. It just kind of looks like the forest. And then it does reclose, so you can totally reuse this for things. I'm probably going to use that for storage for some doll accessories because a lot of the stuff that I have them in baggies, and they're not super easy to get to. And I like these, and I think it'd be the perfect size for that. But anyway, so here is the doll here, and she's okay. So yeah, she's not strapped in at all. So yeah, there's no plastic holding her in. Which is so nice because normally there's a whole bunch of like those little plastic tabs or whatever. The ones that I hate are the ones that are like plugged in the back of their head through the box, and they don't have that. So it's really nice. Oh, and it comes with the brush. So here is the brush right up here. So let me get that out real quick. Here's the brush. Let me just show you this really quick. It has like a castle on it. This looks like Cinderella's castle from Disney World. I could be wrong about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. If this is like a castle that you see in Pocahontas or Pocahontas 2, I don't know. But anyway, and then here's the doll. She has zero product in her hair, which is nice. She does have a couple rubber bands holding her hair down and holding her necklace down. But other than that, there's no plastic at all. Just the rubber from the rubber bands. And then, of course, the doll is plastic as well. Ooh, her hair is nice. It's soft. It's good. I'm going to show you some of the older dolls. Oh, I have one right here. So here's an older Pocahontas. Her hair is kind of like that cheaper nylon, but she's from a while ago. They've updated it, and then the hair is definitely nicer quality. So she has her necklace and she has her dress. The outfit hasn't really changed a whole lot. Ooh, what is this? Hold on. There's a hair coming out. But look at this. Ew. What is that? It's just the mold that her foot came in kind of like has some extra rubber there. So she's probably a good swimmer. I don't know. I could probably clean that up with some scissors or something. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But anyway, I can't get over how beautiful she is. Really quick, I did want to compare. So they did update the skin tone on these. So this is a Pocahontas doll from 2007 from the Disney store. By the way, all of the dolls I'm going to show you in this video are specifically from the Disney store. I'm not looking at Mattel or Hasbro or anything like that, but I wanted to show you. So this is the one from 2007. I got her in a pack with like all of the princesses. I still think she's stunning. This is one of my favorite faces for Pocahontas that I think that I've ever, for any of the dolls that I have. I have a few different dolls you'll see here in a second. Also, a difference that I'm noticing is they don't do these pointed toes. I prefer these pointed toes. Even if they're wearing flat shoes, I just think that this looks more dynamic for like doll photography and stuff like that. And then the newer ones are like flat feet. Focus, camera, focus. Anyway, whatever. It's going to be a theme through the... I apologize now if I'm ever, like, not in focus and I'm not paying attention and I don't see it. I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired of fighting with my camera. There is a major update with these newer dolls. They did update the skin tone. I'm going to try and take a better video of this with my phone out in the sunlight, if I remember. And then I'll show you that here so I can show you a little better. This is the older one, and this is this year. This is the doll from last year, from 2020, and then this is the doll from like 2016, 2017. Or if you know what year this particular Pocahontas was from, leave a comment for me down below because I'm interested to know what year this is so we can kind of compare them all. But I'm going to get these out of the box so that way we can take a closer look without a glare, and I want to show you the differences from 2007 to 2017 to 2020 up to this year and see what the progression is. So I will be right back. You know, I kind of want to do also, you saw me open up the previous box here. I kind of want to show you as I'm opening this, like how much more effort it is to open these with plastic, just so you can get an idea. I already opened these. They has like the tabs right here, and then I turn the camera back on. Oh, and then it's taped at the top. So I got to open that. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the new packaging itself. The materials that are used are all recyclable. So the new packaging is all like a cardboard. Apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently plastic is only recyclable once. Like you can't recycle it over and over. I don't know. I heard that somewhere. I think there was another video, somebody talking about that. I don't know how true that is, but if that is a thing, then that was really surprising for me to find out, which is part of the reason why we want to try and do away with the extra plastic. Okay, got the shield off. And there she is in her box here. You can see her hair is like sewn down and everything is like strapped in. Like there's straps around her wrists, there's one around her waist. There's one around each foot individually, and yep, and her hair or her head is stapled into the back of the box. Oh, you can see like all the back of everything here. I want to keep track of which one is which though. This is the one with the ring. So this is the newer one. This is the 2017 one, I think. I'm saying 2017. I don't know if it's actually 2017 or not. But anyway, going back to the other packaging, not only is it like the cardboard and there is no plastic in it at all, it is also, and this is information I got from Instagram. So like, I didn't like do like a whole ton of research, but I heard that the packaging, like the ink that they used is a soy-based ink, which I guess obviously since it is soy, that is soy, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ooh, what is happening? Okay, so I don't know. Do you see those marks right there? That's where her legs and her feet were touching the box. Look at that. Are these legs like melting? Like what is happening? Okay, so I'm just gonna take that here. Oh, she does have a twist tie around. A lot of the Disney dolls have this. Now I'm remembering as I'm opening this, but there is a twist tie holding her in at the waist. I don't know if ink is not biodegradable or like, I don't know what like other types of ink were used before they decided to change it to like a soy-based ink. I never really thought about it. I never put, but they, are using a soy-based ink, which is really cool. And knowing that it is more environmentally friendly in some way makes me feel even better. I'm actually really happy they're doing this. And what's cool is the fact that this is also a similar idea that Mattel started doing for some of their dolls, the ones that I've gotten that you've probably seen recently in some of my more recent videos. The Cave Club dolls, when you order them on Amazon, they have a frustration-free packaging, which is basically like this, free of frustration. It's super easy to open them. They still have some plastic though, because it's literally an outside box, an inside card like this, and the doll is still strapped in by one plastic strap. So there is still a little plastic. Oh, and they have the little plastic bags that hold in the accessories and stuff like that. I'm just going to show you the little ring that she came with. Okay, so I am going to give her little ring just so I remember which one this is. This is the possibly 2017 version. And then here is the 2020 version. She looks like she has exactly the same everything's the same for holding her in. So the same amount of plastic as the last one I just opened. So I'm just going to quickly open her off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so update, as I'm getting her out of the package, around her waist here, instead of a twist tie, for the 2020 version, this is a plastic little thing here that I have to snip, as opposed to the twist tie. And then this one has like the little mirror thing, or like, not mirror, it's a little silhouette, like picture frame, and it's like a little clip. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. So it's like this little silhouette of the princess that you got. So each of the princesses came with it. This one obviously is Pocahontas. I love these colors. I think teal and gold go really well together. But it's like a little clip, so you can kind of like clip it on your shirt, which I think I'm gonna do that right now. There we go. Watch, I'm gonna forget it's there because I'm going over to my parents' house later and they're gonna be like, what are you wearing? Okay, so let's go through these really quick. So just as a reminder, this is the 2007 doll. This is the 2017 Pocahontas. So right away you can notice there is a huge difference in their facial mold, their necklace, as well as the dress. The coloring is a little different. The skin tone is slightly different because the 2007 one has a slightly more yellow undertone, and then the 2017 one has a little bit more of like a reddish undertone, but they're about the same as far as like how light the skin tone is. They all basically have the same articulation. These newer ones have the flat feet. The only one that has the pointed feet is the 2007 one. But basically they all have movement at the head, at the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, and then the hip. And then they have the bend and snap knees, kind of like the classic Barbies have. So yeah, so 2007, 2017. Here is the 2020 version. Basically, it looks like the same face mold. So I think that they didn't really change that too much. They have the same necklace and basically the same dress as well. So it's looking like these two dolls didn't really change all that much from 2017 to 2020. And then here is the 2021. So yes, they did in fact change the skin tone. I really like that they did that because I think that it is more representative of, Pocahontas from the movie, first of all. Second of all, she doesn't look as whitewashed. I'm just going to say it. She looked whitewashed before. And I love the fact that they made that change, that they upgraded it. I believe from what I heard, Jasmine got the same treatment. And from the pictures I saw online, Jasmine did also look like she has a deeper skin complexion that is a little bit more authentic to her character. I don't think it's necessarily my place to I don't know if it's my place to talk about this or whatever because I'm not fully educated about a lot of things, but I will tell you my opinion, and I am really happy that they did this. Also, her hair is amazing compared to the other ones. It's not necessarily rainbow high quality hair. That's a really high quality nylon. But this is definitely nice and smooth. It doesn't feel like the kind of hair that this one where it's going to start getting frizzing at the ends. It's definitely not. And there is no product in this hair, probably because she's not in a box where you can see the doll. So it doesn't matter. They aren't trying to stage her in the box. But anyway, Yeah, so that is the new Pocahontas doll, and she definitely has a deeper skin complexion. Okay, so I want to speed things up here. Let's take a quick look at Tinkerbell and compare her. I'm probably not going to go too much into detail, only because it kind of looked like they had updated her outfit a little bit, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe they didn't. So now I think I just have a second Tinkerbell. But anyway, let me just go ahead and open her up. There she is! Oh, she's so cute! Oh, she is so cute. Yeah, it looks like the same. This is so cute. She looks like she's in Pixie Hollow with all of like the flowers and stuff. And then just like Pocahontas, you just kind of, so you just kind of open her up and there she is. And then she stays in there because her wings kind of go behind the cardboard right there. One thing I'm noticing that is different is she does have something holding her in around her neck so that she doesn't move. And it's like a twine material, which is kind of like tied in the back. I could cut it off, but I just wanted to undo it really quick so that way I can take her out here. All right, so here she is. Oh, she is such a cutie. Look at that. Oh, I love her face. I actually am not upset that she didn't really change at all from last year. Here's last year's, by the way. Her hair is a little crazy because I never really fixed it out of the box. But here they are side by side. I'm not seeing, oh, well, maybe a slight skin tone change. The new one looks a little bit more tan. I don't know, am I crazy? It's really hard to tell. Her hair definitely is heavily gelled, just like hers was. And I think that's just because she has a short hairstyle that is meant to look a very specific way. So she definitely still has a lot of hair gel. But other than that, I think the new one's hair is a little darker. That one I can actually kind of see in the viewfinder on the camera. So yeah, the new one's like ever so slightly darker. It looks more of a strawberry blonde to me, and this looks more like just a bleach blonde. But it's not a huge difference. Okay, so as I was editing this video and kind of going through all of the stuff and kind of like putting all the dolls away, I realized something about the little insert that the dolls are in. You can actually use them as a stand. I don't know if they're like meant to be a stand, but check this out. Okay, I don't really have a better way to show you this. I didn't want to show you my messy room inside. So yeah, I did test this out on like a flat surface. So like, let's actually do this. Look at that. The dolls don't necessarily come with a plastic stand, but you can absolutely use this insert. It takes up a little bit less space than the box does. I mean, kind of the same footprint, but yeah. So technically they do come with stands. That is so cool. And I love the fact that it looks like a little scene. So yeah, just like a little extra tidbit. I just wanted to throw that in really quick. I thought that was kind of cool. Now that I've got all these back here, the other thing I wanted to talk about was a really cool fact that Melissa from My World mentioned in her video. She talked about the licensing for the Disney Princess line when it comes to dolls. I told you I was gonna forget I was wearing this, and I just felt it right there. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so, she mentioned that somebody told her there's something in the contract for when a company gets the licensing to make the Disney Princess dolls, that they are not allowed to make the dolls over a certain quality, or over over a certain quality, I guess. And the reason for that is a very Disney reason. So I absolutely believe that this is true. But the reason for that is because they want the dolls at the Disney stores and the Disney parks to be of a higher quality, or the highest quality. And then the other ones are a slightly lower quality. So really what Disney is doing is they are hiring Hasbro in this case, or currently, to make the budget dolls for the Disney Princess line. But anyway, so an example of this I wanted to show. I have some of the dolls from the Disney parks here, so I wanted to show you kind of the difference. So this is from last year. This is a 2020 Rapunzel. I'm not going to open her right now in this video. I might open her in a later video just because this one's already super long. But anyway, so here is the Rapunzel from the Disney store from 2020. Her dress is sparkly. It's really pretty. You know, it's got the short sleeves and everything. She's probably barefoot. I can't see here, but anyway, so that is her. She's really pretty. But when you compare this to the Disney Parks doll. Now this is from probably 2018 or 2017, 2018, because that's when I was going to the parks collecting these dolls. When you compare these two, right away you can see some major differences. The Disney Parks doll has a lot more hair. Looks thicker. It has a lot of little hair accessories to look like the flowers from the movie. She has way more details on her dress. Like if you look at this one, most of the detail, a lot of the main details are there, but this one looks super movie accurate. She even has like the extra sleeves and the extra details here and stuff like that. There's just a lot more to it, and they are more expensive. You know, Disney dolls from the Disney store being $16.99, they're $17. The ones, oh, they don't put the prices on the actual items, probably because it can change over time. But I believe that these were $25 dolls. So at the Disney parks, they are $25, or at least at Disneyland in California, they were at the time. But anyway, so yeah, that is Rapunzel. The parks Rapunzel versus the Disney store Rapunzel. This is where you're really gonna see the difference, and you're gonna see how crazy of a difference it is, and why I really like the parks dolls the best, because they are the highest quality. So here is Belle. Already, like if you look at her hair, way more styled there. Her dress is really where it comes into play. There's so much more detail. All this is rouged. There's 2 layers to the skirt. There's little rosettes on it. They have like lace trims and everything. It is glittery, but it's like a better glitter. It's more of like a hollow glitter. She has the sleeves here, like around her shoulders, whatever this little shawl part is with the rosette, and then the lace details. Like there's just so much more detail, and the way they're styled, and like their face paint and their makeup. And she has earrings. I don't think any of the Disney store dolls have earrings, but the Disney parks ones do. It feels like small things when I say it, but really when you look at this doll is stunning. And then look at this Tiana doll. This is like one of my favorite Tiana dolls that I've seen, and I'm so happy that I have her. But like, first of all, she actually has gloves. Like, so many Tiana dolls do not have gloves. I don't know why they do this, because a lot of the Disney store dolls for like Belle and Cinderella always have gloves, but then you look at the Tiana from the same collection, she's not wearing her gloves. But, you know, the fact that she has gloves and they're actually like have thumbs on them and stuff, and then like the material, just by looking at it, I can tell it's a higher quality. Like you can see, if I can show you without a glare, it's hemmed, like, and it's double layered. Like, there's an extra layer of fabric underneath. Like, this outer layer for the lily pads are thicker. It's a much higher quality. And then just, you know, this extra detail with the flower at her waist with the vines and the leaves. Like, this doll is gorgeous. Oh, and look at her face. There's a glare and there's glitter on the packaging, so it's kind of hard to see. And then look at her crown. And her crown, little flower crown thing, and then it has, like, the little baubles or, like, the little pearls or whatever these are sticking up. It's super movie accurate. And the reason I like these, they look like the outfits that the princesses wear in the park. So like when you see Tiana walking around, her dress actually looks like this with the gloves, with this like kind of crown thing or little tiara thing. I don't know if it has the flower on hers right here or not, but, you know, it's got all the different layers of, like, this one has like 3 layers to the dress. And like, Belle's dress has at least 2 layers. I don't know if it has a petticoat. I can't tell it by just looking at it here, but has at least 2 layers. Like, that's a different level of quality. So I'm kind of rambling, and I know that I'm going on. This video has ended up being pretty long. But my point about that part of it is that the dolls at the parks definitely are the highest quality and the highest price point. And then you've got the Disney store dolls, which are a little bit more affordable of a playline doll. And then you have like Hasbro that puts out the budget dolls. And those really, in my opinion, I think that the Hasbro Disney Princess dolls are purely Disney saying, hey, we need to compete with Barbie Fashionista. Because I think Barbie Fashionista is like Barbie's best selling, besides Color Reveal, I think it's their best selling line, which is why it's going strong, and it's been going strong for a while. And they're at similar price points. So I think that that's really what that is. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was in the parks, they have all of the Disney princesses in doll form. The only two that they don't have is Pocahontas and Mulan, and I do not know why that is. I have my suspicions. I don't know if it's accurate, but it could just be that they're not as popular and they don't sell as much as like Ariel and Cinderella and Tiana. But I don't know. Like I'm thinking it's kind of like that merchandising thing. There's something there. There's some reason for it. So unfortunately, I have to stick to getting the Disney Store versions of the dolls. I would love to have a higher quality Pocahontas and Mulan. You know, like when you look at this Tiana, like I'm drooling over it because I think it's like my favorite of the Disney Parks dolls is this Tiana. But anyway, like oh, by the way, you could kind of see the artwork and how like accurate this doll is to the artwork. Is really cool. But I would love to have a Pocahontas and a Mulan in this quality. There's not a lot you can really do for Pocahontas because, I mean, this is her outfit. But like, I don't know, maybe you can give her some more accessories or embellish a little bit more on it, or make like the necklace a higher quality and not just like a molded plastic. And then Mulan has a few different dresses that you can put her in that, you know, absolutely they could make it. So like really, like I want to start a petition. Like let's start an online petition saying, Disney, come on, make the higher quality parks dolls for Pocahontas and Mulan. So I don't want to start a riot. Don't actually. Anyway, yeah, so I am in love with this new doll. I love the fact that they gave them a more accurate, or I don't know, just they deepened the skin tone. I think that it's more movie accurate, and it is definitely gorgeous. And I think this is my favorite Pocahontas doll so far. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. I'm kind of disappointed that Tinkerbell didn't get an upgrade or a change, for anything. But I mean, they only just came out with this doll last year with that set of like, what was it, like 6 new dolls with like Wendy and Alice and everything. I wish that they came out with a new Alice one in this new packaging because I wanted to get another one that I could keep in the packaging and another one that I can customize, so I can also have the one out of the box. That's my I don't know. I have a problem. I don't need that many Alice dolls, but I want them. Okay, I'm kind of getting way off topic. I think this video is done for now. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and definitely consider subscribing. This is the first time I've done I think I've done other comparison videos in the past, and people seem to like them. So if you want to see more of this, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll get a notification every time I upload. I'm going to stop talking because otherwise I'm just going to keep going on and on and on. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting the thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload. I post new videos every week Wednesday, except for when I don't and I post them on Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.